So the past couple of days, I've been teaching a course in Essex, UK. I say in Essex, UK, because I'm actually teaching it from my home here in Texas upon Essex, UK timeline. So it's crazy waking up at like 2 in the morning, teaching at like 3 a.m. and teaching all through the night. But we had an interesting conversation about the desired outcome and the whole point of the best hopes question in the solution-focused approach. And I think sometimes people misunderstand it and they think I'm supposed to ask the best hopes question to try to figure out what the client wants. And I would say that's not true. And I would say two things, what you're really trying to accomplish is, number one, you want to know what outcome the client is hoping to achieve and the difference that outcome would make in their life. So that's thing number one. What outcome the client wants to achieve and the difference that outcome would make in their life. So for example, a goal is like, I want to lose 20 pounds. An outcome is, I would feel better from having lost 20 pounds. So why are you in therapy? For the feel better, not the actual goal of losing 20 pounds, right? Does that make sense? So we want to know the outcome and the difference that outcome would make in their life. The other thing that's really important, and this is like super key, as the professional who is asking the best hopes question, I have to be listening for like who the client is, right? Because if I don't know who the client is, if I'm not listening for who the client is, then it's really hard for me to ask meaningful questions. Here's an example. It is really, really important to me. Like my grandmother has played a really important role in my life. If you don't know that, then you don't know that you should ask questions like, what would your grandmother notice if she were looking down on her grandson with pride? What would you catch yourself doing that your grandmother would really be proud of you for doing? Like, you have to be aware that those are important questions to me. Now, there might not be important questions to a person over here, a person over here, but to me, they're very important questions. So ask the best hopes question, looking for outcomes and difference, but also listening for opportunities for who your client is. And people will tell it to you, man. They're gonna tell you who they are. And that's gonna inform your questions and help you make those questions meaningful through the session. When people say to me, like, Elliot, I tried solution-focused brief therapy, or I tried this and it didn't work on this client, my automatic thought is, you weren't asking meaningful questions, and this is exactly how to do it. So show people this video, because this video will show you exactly how to ask meaningful questions in solution-focused brief therapy and increase the efficacy of your work.